Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're doing a duo review of Bywater.
Another collaboration, kids.
This is from Port Orleans, which is on Chapatula Street by the river at the Port of New Orleans. So why they call it Port Orleans?
Right across the street from
A bunch of houses, I don't know.
no, it's that famous bar that's down there. Tipitina's.
Oh, yeah.
Right across the street from Tipitina's, which is on the corner of Napoleon and
Chapatula.
Chapatula.
And they're in collaboration with 73 Distilling Company, which they say they're named after the 73 official neighborhoods of New Orleans. And they do make their own bourbon and blended whiskey and rum.
Does
in New
Old
Orleans.
Metairie fall underneath one of those 73?
Well, that's in
original?
Jefferson Parish, so it'd be a different
Okay.
town.
Well, what about Old Jefferson?
Yeah, that's a different parish.
That
okay.
was Orleans Parish at one time.
But it's not now.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you're wrong. You got it backwards. Parts of Orleans Parish used to be Jefferson, Carrollton,
Carrollton was its own town.
but it was in Jefferson Parish. It had its
Okay.
own mayor. It went all the way
Carrollton
to
was its
Jackson
own
Avenue.
establishment.
All right, so this shows a riverboat and people unloading barrels at the river here, and
Wait, let me see it.
it's 11% alcohol. It's a Stout 2022 batch. It's by Tremay. I'd like to visit this distillery. It's in Tremay, back by the overpass.
I know where Tremay is.
Yeah, well, you know how the I-10 goes through, and it's close to that. I've never seen it, but I'd like to check it out. 73 Distilling.
Okay.
They make their own rum, bourbon, and blended whiskey.
Oh, it looks like 1050. It looks like 1050.
Could it be? Well, it's got no head of foam.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit.
It's exactly what you'd think it would be. It's exactly what it looks like. It's exactly what you thought it would be. Here you go.
And there's a big write-up on the back, which is too long to read, but
Yeah.
just, talking about how awesome it is, and it's canned in January of 2022. And it's a nice-looking label.
What's
Adhesive.
the alcohol per volume on this?
11.
11.
So I'm saying it's no joke.
So this is definitely a splitter.
Definitely a splitter. I did a solo and I felt it. But you know me.
Because you drank the whole thing. You know what it smells like?
That's what a solo is.
It smells like a turtle top. You know, when you go to the store, you get a turtle.
Those candies?
That's a cookie with a big old chocolate dollop on top of it.
Oh, those turtles. Yeah, like they even
That's
have
what I
little
said,
Debbie's.
turtle.
They even have little Debbie's turtles.
Well, I ain't talking about little Debbie's. I'm talking like the good ones you get from the bakery.
Yeah. Little beige foam, dark brown, nearly black.
Man, it smells like straight up fudge chocolate. Straight up fudge chocolate.
It's a strong one.
Yeah.
Vanilla. Oh yeah, they add vanilla.
I'm not really. It's very hintily off. It's so fudgy. Hasn't this style been done and done and done and redone
definitely.
and
By
redone
everybody.
and
Yeah.
redone? Kind of like the Cocoa Pebbles,
Especially Founders.
IPAs.
Founders have been doing these like crazy, All right, well, cheers anyway.
Cheers.
I know you never had this.
Nope.
Got it at Matherns. Wow.
Tastes like dessert.
If you're trying to get fat, this is the one for you. You can taste the calories.
Cool. Man, it's strong.
Little mild bourbon barrel. It's not real
It's a
strong.
good thing I went and walked 3 miles before it came over.
Yeah, right? Now you only have to walk 6 miles when you get home.
Right, now I'm gonna walk like 6 to get this off, get this goo out of my system.
It is so chocolatey and vanilla.
I'm not really getting vanilla. I'm getting.
They said they had
Fudge.
vanilla,
Oh, I'm not denying that they didn't add vanilla.
It's just what it's
I'm
tasting
not
like, you're
getting
saying. It tastes like chocolate. Yeah, vanilla and chocolate sometimes cross over.
It just tastes like it smells and tastes just like chocolate fudge, and it's got a real big alcohol kick.
Yeah. It doesn't hide the 11%.
It doesn't have to be 11%. That's what I'm trying to say. They could have got away with just
7.
6 or 7.
I guess they
6.5 would have been fine.
I guess they figured since they were charging $17.99 a 4-pack, they would give us the full force.
17, is basically $4.50 for this can of beer.
Correct. And that's typical these days.
Yeah.
You can smell the bourbon barrel on it, or with the whiskey barrel.
Fooling his money.
Could be whiskey, just blended whiskey, but
I'm not really getting whiskey. I'm just getting like alcohol.
just a liquor barrel.
No, I'm not even getting liquor barrel. I'm just getting a strong alcoholed, fudge tasting black beer.
How about the body? Heavy?
It's 11%. What do you think?
It's kind of heavy.
Yeah.
It's good though. I like it. I mean, I wouldn't make a habit of drinking it all the time.
No.
I drank 3. That was good.
You drank 3 all at once?
Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I drank this over the last month. Well, during Lent, the last month and a half. This would be a good Lent beer to during a fast because it would.
Oh, wait. This was your substitute for whiskeys? Was to get whiskey flavored beer?
It could be, yeah.
Yeah.
No, my substitute for whiskey was liqueurs.
So, is it okay to have an Impossible Burger during Lent on a Friday?
It's vegetable.
Why don't you just eat vegetables? Look like vegetables. Why do you eat vegetables that look like meat?
I wouldn't eat an Impossible Burger, so that question is not apropos to me. I don't eat that kind of stuff. I don't eat those manufactured products. I eat pure food like chicken nuggets, okay? I eat real food.
Real processed.
Kraft macaroni and cheese. I'm a purist. I think it's a great beer, in my opinion. You might hate it, but I love it. I wouldn't drink too much, though.
If you want chocolate dessert in a beer that's got some whiskey flavor, I would say go ahead and get this.
You could see it getting somebody really sick, though, if they drank a lot of it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's going to come back up. If you
Right.
drink 2 cans, it's not staying down. No way.
It depends on what kind of drinker you are.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're a real dedicated,
It says it's the 2022
if you live at the shelter, you might be able to do it.
What shelter?
You know what I mean? Like if you're at Osman Inn, those guys could probably knock
This
it
doesn't
back.
exist anymore.
Oh, it does. They moved it. They moved it to a different location. When it was down by the circle, that's why they moved it, because it was too close to that Exxon on the circle. You're probably walking across the street. You know what I'm talking about?
You speak from experience.
No, they were probably getting counseling, then going over there, getting their big 750 of MDE 2020, and then going back and get more counseling. And a free night and meal.
I believe the beverage of choice there was Old English.
Oh, they used to drink a lot of that, huh?
See them walk around with screw tops on them. This is a good beer.
See?
I actually had conversations with a couple of the beer connoisseurs.
At the circle by the shelter.
They would be hanging out. No, they would hang out by the bridge. And so I talked to them. How was that? How would you rate that beer? This is a good beer. I said, I've had it before. It's not bad. So what do you think about the screw top? That's really great that we can screw the top back on and just get it filleted. I said, well, when it gets hot, it still tastes good.
Because you could screw it back, go hold your sign up, we'll work for food, or please help, and
Or we'll work for beer.
then go, well, that's what they mean. Then go back and drink some more. All right. So there's something to say about that life. Nothing good to say about it, but there's something to say about it. All right. So anyway, how would you score this beer?
I'd give it an A. I'm not not going to give it an A+ because I find it to be a little heavy on the alcohol.
I never scored an A+.
There's no need to have it this populated with alcohol. It's really strong.
They just decide to go hog
Right.
wild.
Yeah, and it's kind of missing the. Does it say? Oh, it does say bourbon. It says bourbon stout. I'm not really tasting bourbon.
That's what I said. Blended whiskey myself. But
Yeah. Yeah, I'm tasting some kind of, like you would say, like a blended whiskey in this.
I'm gonna go 95 though.
I'm going to give this a 91.
A minus. Oh
Wow.
man. Sorry. Port Orleans. This does not reflect on me. Don't.
Port Orleans makes better beer than this.
Oh really?
I've had their beers on tap. They make a really good nut brown. They make a good lager. Their IPA is really good. This is just one of those, hey, let's go out there and see if we can get a lot of money
Collab.
for dumping some alcohol instead of some beer.
Oh, so very negative. Anyway, I'm saying an A, a solid A. Up Chapatula Street, next to the river. Next to the river.
Heary.
Next to the river, uptown.
Heary.
Stout, and we're going to end this review by saying y'all go to Chapatula Street, uptown New Orleans, and go to Port Orleans Brewery.
Heary. Everyone gets to score their own beer review. Heary.
Right, and I agree with that, as long
All
as it goes along with what I say.
And drink better beer, kids.